All right, well, we just got another piece of equipment for the shop. This is the Grizzly G0458Z. It's the open end 18-inch horse and a half drum sander. So we'll take a look. Had real good reviews online on it. So we'll get it open, take a look at it, and see how she works. Mine did come with a little damage on top. Hopefully it's all everything's back. Yeah, some of the wood pieces here they had across here are all broken. So I'm not sure what's going on in shipping, if they're stacking something on top or what's going on. It does appear, let me get the box lid off here. Yeah, it does appear that it's all good though. Don't see any damage to the top shroud here or anything. So all looks good. Alright, so we got it up on its legs. Real easy assembly, just putting both the bolts in, bolt into the bottom here, and then lift it up. Probably best to get some help. I was able to get this up by myself, but a little heavy, not bad. So a lot of people complain about the tracking. So we're just gonna kick it on here, first run. All right, got just a piece of board here. This is just a piece of poplar. Crank it up. Just barely hits, and then go just a little bit more. You can see your drum underneath and see how close you are to it. Back it off a little bit. It'd be nice if they put a up and down on here. I may do that. Put a little label here, show up and down, because it's kind of confusing. I believe counterclockwise is down, clockwise is up. So we'll start it here and see what happens. So there you go, it's barely touching. Give it a little more. So that's doing a pretty good job. Let me grab a wider piece. We'll see what happens on it. All right, here's a wide piece of some oak that I've got laying around. It's got some marks in here from the factory yet, so we'll see if we can get it. We're already almost down. So, pretty good. All right, so I took it down to its bottom limits there, and I noticed that this front bar here, that's about the height. If you put that against your board, then that's about where you need to be, because right there is where it hits. So we'll see what we got this down to here. So yeah, I mean, it's right on 1/8 of an inch. I mean, dead on 1/8 of an inch there. So now if we want to get any thinner than this, way we can do that is just use a sacrificial board on top. Of course, the problem there is going to be this is going to come sliding off. So we may have to make a board with some sandpaper, something like that, to hold it in place. Otherwise, it might shoot back on you. All right, we'll take a look on the inside here. Here's your dust collection chute here. There's another video out there. I don't remember who I saw, but they cut these. If you'll see that, they cut these out. I don't know why. I think in the video he said something about for chips. Well, you're not going to get any chips off a sander. You're just going to get sawdust. So I don't understand why you cut those out. So I wouldn't cut those out for whatever reason it did. So inside here, you just got the drum. There are 2 rollers. Now these rollers are just held in place rollers. They don't actually feed. They're not feed rollers or anything like that. And they do roll both ways. So you can see it in there. I don't know if you can see that, but they just feed. There's no one direction rollers or anything. So it'd be nice if they made them kind of one directional. That'd help keep it from going backwards, but there's no issue there. I think this is the sandpaper it came with. I think this is 100 grit. So probably, you know, for what we'll be doing with it, taking stuff down and then finishing, that's probably about the grit I'll go with. I do have some extra dust collection, pretty good inside. You do have to take this off to get to when you do the belt change, I believe. And then when they get to that point, we'll do the belt change. I'm not going to do it now, just don't need to. But dust collection is pretty good. I was pretty impressed with dust collection. Don't see a lot of, after taking that one large board down pretty good, I don't see a whole lot of dust. So dust collection is pretty good. So just one bolt, Allen bolt on top to open that. Been nice if it had a knob or something like that maybe, but I guess no often you're going to be inside of it unless you do a lot of belt changes. It does have the speed control for the belt, so let's start it up once again. And the speed control, you got to, well, that one actually does. I heard somebody say you have to go all the way high to get to go, but there you go. So just kind of watch it here. I'm going to sand the board, but I'll just kind of show you the speed and just kind of. So we go up pretty slow. That's about halfway. And then that's full speed. Pretty quiet too, kind of impressed me. Well, not that quiet, just a 1.5 horse motor underneath. I'm not sure. You know, what's in here is probably just a belt system inside here, I'm sure. I did look underneath before I flipped it up. The way the table raises and lowers it's a bicycle chain that goes around all these gears. It spins them all equally at the same time. So fairly simple design. I need to check the accuracy though, you know, from side to side and make sure it's adjusted there when I get a chance. It's gonna be a good unit. We'll get some use out of it, and hopefully in the next couple videos I got going, I got some projects coming up that I've been waiting on this to get going on. So we'll get going on those, and we'll see you on the next one. Appreciate you again.